Hello everybody, my name is Dana de Vries, I'm from Holland and I'm the co-principal cellist of the EUYO. Today I'm having the pleasure to talk with Roberto Baraldi, who is the Concertmaster of the Teatro della Fenice. Hello, welcome.
During the tours we made several concerts in all the most important concert halls like Berlin,
The
Munich,
Concerthouse and okay.
Paris. But I remember especially one concert we did at the Royal Albert Hall in London, the prom concerts. It was really a unique because out of the audience, they all it seemed to play in a stadium, a football stadium instead of a classical concert. So it was a really impressive concert. And I remember also 1 year we made a stage preparation in Norway, in EUYO, which was a very small town with a hotel. So there was only the orchestra. So it was very good people, very good music, and all the nature, a lot of light because it was in July. So very good memory at the moment.
Our rehearsals in Grafeneck in Austria, so we had
always the same place.
Always the same place for 3 weeks. So we would also have the 3 days of rehearsal, or even 4 days, just the sectionals, we call them. And then the rehearsals, but also still the sectionals. So the tutors would stay for, I think, some 2 weeks.
We always changed the city. We made, for example, the first time it was Viterbo, then we made Bolzano, EUYO in Norway.
Also to
Luxembourg.
practice there. We also do that. So nowadays we have 2 programs with 2 different conductors and different places where we play it. So it was Grafeneck, and afterwards we would do the same thing in Bolzano, but not with the tutors. So then we would already rehearse all the program for the whole tour, but just play with a different conductor. Also we have now Peter Stark, who is the conductor, the rehearsal conductor, who would conduct us before like the big conductor game. I mean, Pete Stark's also amazing, but then Bernard Haitink and with Vasily Petrenko, and others of course, but every tour we play with different. Did you not play with different conductors?
Yeah, I remember...
You had Ashkenazi, didn't you?
Ashkenazi? Yeah. I remember Giulini, and then I remember James Judd.
So Roberto, what is the most important thing that you have achieved from your experience with the EUYO?
I just studied the violin, so I learned almost everything during that years. I remember when I came to the orchestra in '90, there was Maestro Victor Lieberman. He was a violin tutor. Victor Lieberman was the Concertmaster of Concertgebouw Orchestra, a famous teacher. And I remember that before the first tutti rehearsal, we had some violin section rehearsal with him. And I can say without doubt that I learned everything I know about orchestral work from him during that rehearsals, because he taught us how to play in a group and not to play individually. We are Italian, so we are Italian, so we are
more individual.
Usually we are. And so I remember that after a few rehearsals with him, we were playing the first tutti, and we knew everything about the piece. So it wasn't, for the conductor, it was not necessary to say anything, only more crescendo, more diminuendo, but nothing else, because we were so well prepared.
Yeah. So how was your career path from a young EUYO member to today's concertmaster of the Teatro della Fenice?
It's quite simple because I played in the orchestra from 19 to 93, and in 93 I won a competition for a chamber orchestra in Milan, the Pomeriggi Musicali Orchestra, and after 1 year I won another competition for Arena di Verona Orchestra. So I went there for 3 years, and then I won here in Venice. So I've been playing here for 21 years, quite a lot.
And you're planning to keep playing here, of course. Yeah. How important do you think the EUYO is nowadays for young musicians, comparing actually to the period when you were playing in the orchestra?
It's very important because if you play in the EUYO, you have the opportunity to meet other people, other young musicians like you. And you have the opportunity to grow as a musician, of course, but not only on this side, but also as a person.
EUYO's move to Italy, do you think it has an impact on the Italian musicians as well?
I hope to see more Italian people in the orchestra, because when I was there, we were always in 8, 9 people, not more.
Oh, really? But that's, I think, is a normal
now it's
amount
changing.
Now it's changing. Yeah, I think now we have sometimes. I think the last time I was playing was 3 Italians. So
Only 3?
Only 3. Yeah.
So maybe I hope to see more people. So
Yeah.
for the young Italians, study more and be well prepared. I advise all the people to be part of this orchestra, because it's worth to be part of the orchestra.
Do you have any advice for the musicians who would like to audition for the EUYO?
Practice, and also for the orchestral passages, practice even more.
You think the orchestral parts are more important for an audition?
I think so, because they are also very important for a professional orchestra, I think.
Yeah.
It's not, you have to play well the concertos, something else, the studies, capriccios, but the orchestral passages are even more important.
It was a pleasure to speak with Roberto Baraldi today, and I think the auditions are finished right now, but I hope to see some of you in the orchestra. Bye, ciao from Venice.
Ciao, good luck for your experience with the orchestra.